Hello everyone, this is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play 358 over 2 days. Last time we defeated Darkseid and found out that, unfortunately, some Organization 13 members have been eliminated. Off screen, I managed to get myself this right here, the Wild Gear, through the Moogle shop. And as you can see by my strength and the fact that I'm a level higher, this Keyblade is pretty dang good. Especially when compared to the other Keyblades we have right now that only raise our strength a little bit. The Wild Gear manages to raise it quite a bit, and I have myself some power-up panels right next to it. So it's better than the Skill Gear and better than the Loaded Gear that we have so far, but we'll get better blades. But for right now, we need to go and do a mission. So let's talk to Sayax. And we're going with Xigbar to a new world. And I say new world, but in reality, it's a world we visit every goddamn Kingdom Hearts game. Literally, every Kingdom Hearts game we have visited this world. At this point, I'm starting to get a little bit sick of Agrabah. More Arabian Nights, and it looks like this Agrabah is already based off of the Kingdom Hearts 1 Agrabah, so that's a nice change of pace. Not nearly as big as the one from Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories or Kingdom Hearts 2, so I guess that's a plus. Plus, we also get to spend a mission with Xigbar, the Sass Master of the organization. I couldn't agree more. Good to know that Xigbar cares about his fellow comrades. Alright, so let's start the investigation, shall we? Examine anything suspicious. Well, here's something suspicious. This crescendo is now called a loudmouth, even though they do the exact same thing that the crescendos did. That's the annoying part again with the changed names. Why did they change the name of the crescendo? I mean, I'd understand if they changed its color. Because, you know, color equals power and completely different in the Kingdom Hearts universe and pretty much any universe whenever they have multiple colored enemies. But in this case, they just decided to change the name. Same goes for the creeper plant turning into a dire plant. So, let's examine around. So we got a big iron gate right here. Yeah, if we want to continue with the mission, maybe we should pull that inconspicuous lever that is right behind us. Now, the Wild Gear is pretty good with combos, which is why it's very useful to use, to say the least. I love the Wild Gear, and it's going to be our Keyblade of choice for a while, even though this blade is nearly as big as Roxas is. Seriously, talk about it overcompensation. All right. So let us examine around. Whenever we see the little question mark show up, that means it's something for us to examine. And unfortunately, this level has a lot of things to examine, if you couldn't tell by how long this episode is. So, let's open up the gate to the second part of Agrabah. It's interesting that they chose the Kingdom Hearts 1 design for Agrabah, and then it changed it so much in Kingdom Hearts 2, but that's actually explained because of the events of 358 over 2 days. So while 358 over 2 days has a pacing problem, it at least explains some changes to some scenery in Kingdom Hearts 2. But that way leads to the palace, and yet again we are unable to go to the palace. would like a Kingdom Hearts game in which I can actually go and see the Sultan. I love the Sultan as a character. Right? We got a sand dune right here, so let us examine it. Great, now I'm imagining Organization 13 going on a beach day, like how every anime seems to have a beach day. That'd be an interesting game of volleyball if they use their powers. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's take out the crescendo. That crescendo was big enough to take out that entire scaffolding. Alright. Take out this loudmouth. I should just call them crescendos. Now, for this mission, I'm going to end up getting a lot of heart points, and since I can actually spend them now, this is perfect for us. Alright, let us try and find where the examine thing is. There it is. Alright. I will admit, the examining for Agrabah is a lot more ridiculous than usually other worlds do for the investigation mission. Agrabah seems to have a lot more, and this isn't the only time we're going to be investigating either. There's going to be another time in which we have to investigate Agrabah, because out of all the worlds, I think Agrabah is actually one of the biggest ones in the game. Yeah, I know, they made Agrabah one of the biggest ones in the game. Who would have thought? I mean, it's only the place we go to each and every time, and I mean, literally, this one, we can say it goes into probably having the most Kingdom Hearts appearances, even more than the Olympus Coliseum, because the Olympus Coliseum doesn't show up in Birth by Sleep, and I believe... No, wait, no, the Olympus Coliseum shows up in Birth by Sleep. It doesn't show up in this game. Maybe they're tied for the most appearances. If somebody could actually... like, look that up, because I'm too lazy to do it. I mean, which world has appeared the most in the most Kingdom Hearts games? I would think it'd either be Agrabah or the Olympus Coliseum, because you always have a Coliseum of some type. Birth by Sleep has two. The Olympus Coliseum and, you know, an actual Coliseum arena that you could do, the Mirage Arena. But this game doesn't have the Olympus Coliseum, which is a change of pace. It throws me off. It's like how it throws me off on how long I spent in this goddamn mission. Seriously, I spent way too long in this mission. Right, so let us come up here. We got some rope. Alright, and looks like we've got a wall too. You know, I seem to remember Vexen saying not to examine everything, Roxas. I seem to remember that. But it seems that the walls have been recently damaged. So that's interesting. But hit this lever right here, and the gate opens with its magical clipping power, because it's literally just a flat JPEG image. Yes, I will never get over the flat JPEG images in this game. This is literally like the 4th time we've looked at lumber and rope and questioned what is lumber and rope. Roxas, how have you not figured it out yet? They're rebuilding shit. Ooh, a cutscene. Oh, Roxas is distraught. Which is why Roxas has been busy staring at every pile of rope, lumber, and scaffolding. Seriously, Roxas, you don't need to look at all of it. All right, let's take out this loudmouth. Take out the Scarlet Tangos. Oh, powerful Keyblade, how I love ya. Right, get a potion. You know, that's another thing we haven't been doing. We haven't been getting too many chests inside this mission. But nothing right there but more sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. And it has to suck for the organization members because they're wearing black robes and they're in the middle of a desert and, you know, black sort of tracks the sun. All right. We got another chest right here, so let's open this up. Get another potion. Sweet, I can make more high potions. That's pretty much what I've equipped from now on, are high potions. So get used to that. It's around this time of the game you should start using high potions. But it looks like we've got something down there. But what I want to do is look and see if there's anything up here. Oh, there's a chest. So open this up and get a potion. We got a dire plant right here, so let's take him out. And a loudmouth, otherwise known formerly as a crescendo. And it's around here somewhere. There it is. Maybe it's because the city's location, they need the sand for something. One is a bullshit answer, so let's go with the bullshit answer. See if we can please Sigbar. So, the city was hit by a sandstorm. It could have been worse. The city was devastated. Well, I think the city was devastated. And I think I have an idea on who that someone might be. Let's RTC and get out of here? Yeah, sure, we can do that. But we're not done with the mission yet. And guess what? Because we're not done with the mission yet, we have to go all around Agrabah again looking for more hints. And guess what? All the Heartless respawn. Isn't this just what you've always wanted? Said no one ever. Ouch, I'm on fire. But on the bright side, I'm getting a lot of heart points. Oh, a high potion. I will gladly take a high potion. All right. Anything over here? Nope. All right, let us look around the city yet again for where we can, because you're given really no hints in these missions, and you really just have to go where you might think it might be. And since I'm not using a guide, I get lost in these exploration missions, which is why I'm glad these are generally relegated to the first time you end up coming into the cities or into the world, which is perfect for me. Right, hello, Scarlet Tango. Let's take you down. All right. Anything else around here? I hear a Heartless. I see a Heartless. There's the dire plant. Let's take you out, shall we? Oh, we got a Scarlet Tango. All right. And a dire plant. So many Heartless to take out. So many Heartless to take out. So, anything around here? Oh, you Scarlet Tangos. Zigbar, I think you kind of missed there, buddy. There we go. Almost have 600 heart points. Pretty large amount. So, what's this? All right. So, by a long way, he means we gotta go the upper path. So, let us head up over this way. And luckily, the rest of the mission just relies on seeing Jasmine and Aladdin. So, while I was searching, turns out I didn't need to. That makes sense. But still, it'd be great if Genie were around and could, help us fix the city. Would, put less strain on the citizens? Well, that's a good point. Somebody was checking out Jasmine. I don't know if that's creepy or not. Especially since we're afar and we seem like stalkers. All right, so we can RTC, but more importantly, all the Heartless respawn. So I can get even more heart points. Isn't that just dandy? So that's what I ended up doing, but don't worry, I've cut it to where we will just be going to the last bit of information we need to see, which is right here. So, all right, now let us go to the second area to which we can end up getting everything. First things first, why don't we grab this blazing shard while we're at it. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way to the other side of the city. I've already cleared out all the Heartless, as you can tell by my heart points, which are at 635, so I gained another 100 of them. Alright, let us potion. We got a blazing shot, so we'll just leave that. So examine this. Yeah, it's a double thing. All right, and there we go. New breakthrough, which means the world is done. So, let's head back in RTCs, shall we? We can finally get information on Castle Oblivion and see if Axel's been terminated. I know that will be terrible for Roxas, if that turns out to be the case, but, I'm sure Axel's fine. So, let's RTC, shall we? Oh, I hope it was Larxene. All right, so let's go, shall we? Oh no, heat stroke! I knew wearing a black coat was a terrible idea. Well, but anyway, guys, I'm gonna end it off right here. This has been Roxas1359. Next time, we're gonna get some cutscenes to explain why we seem to have collapsed.